A letter to YouTube. Dear YouTube, it seems that the account Inmendham has been suspended again as a result of a false flagging campaign, which is being used as an underhand tactic by those who would silence views with which they disagree. If you look at your records, I believe you'll find that this account has been subject to previous false flagging attacks. Part of YouTube's self-proclaimed charter is that you encourage free speech. You also state that you review videos that are flagged as inappropriate. Given the nature of some of the videos that have been flagged in the past and resulted in suspensions, I think that your review policy needs to be revisited, as it clearly is not working. The Inmendham channel is part of what could be loosely described as an atheist community on YouTube. This is not a community in the sense of an organised group, but more a diverse collection of channels run by people who share a similar viewpoint and like to share their ideas and get a feeling of solidarity in situations where they may be isolated in the physical world. What we've seen over the past 6 to 12 months is a significant increase in the sabotage of channels which promote an atheist perspective, or channels which debate atheism in anything other than a strictly negative view. This sabotage is being executed by fundamentalist religious zealots through the use of false DMCA, false flagging and vote bots. In effect, YouTube's policies are being willfully misused for censorship, the silencing of any voice which dares to suggest that the fundamentalist religious zealot viewpoint isn't the only one. Reading through the YouTube terms and conditions and community guidelines, the use of vote bots and the filing of false flaggings must also constitute a violation. Is there any comeback on those who file malicious claims against channels in attempts to silence them? If not, then I believe there should be. Quite often we've seen channels suspended for copyright violation, where they have taken part of another YouTube channel's posting and used it in their work. This is in spite of the fact that Section 10.1b of the YouTube Terms and Conditions grants a license to any other YouTube user to utilise part of anything posted on YouTube. Yet we see people being flagged for taking clips of videos posted on YouTube, and even in the case of Answers in Genesis videos, where the author makes an explicit announcement that the copyright is open. How can your review process allow suspension of accounts for posting videos that comply with the terms and conditions in this way? This is aside from any claims that might be made for fair use or parody. Although I haven't seen the video for which the Inmendham channel was suspended, based on the prior evidence of similar attacks on the more popular channels with an atheist theme, I strongly suspect that the claims made were either groundless or opportunistic copyright claims. The Inmendham channel certainly doesn't have a history of threatening people or posting pornographic or graphically violent videos. The author is often highly critical of religion and of some other users on YouTube, but again, as the YouTube guidelines state, some people may express opinions you might not like. If so, the advice is to click elsewhere. In light of this, I ask that you reassess the decision to suspend the Inmendham account, or at the very least inform the owner of what constituted his violation of the YouTube terms. On the surface, YouTube is a video sharing site. Beneath that high-level description, YouTube is many more things. It is a forum to share family videos. It's a forum for commercial advertising of music, film, products, etc. It's a forum for expression of creativity. And one extremely useful function that YouTube serves for many of its members is as an arena for expression of ideas and promotion of news and information that might otherwise be suppressed by those who would control the flow of information and ultimately the minds and lives of other people. It allows people to communicate in a way that prior to the advent of the internet they were unable. It allows people to stand together, to know that they're not alone, not forgotten. It gives people the opportunity to express their views and get other people thinking, to reevaluate their own views through discussion and feedback, to learn and teach. That might not be as profitable as the fun and fluff that we're seeing go to the top of the ratings recently, but even if that isn't part of the core business model, it is an important part of what YouTube represents. To lose that by allowing the censors to win will hurt YouTube. Not just in the sense that something good and worthwhile is lost, but also in the sense that once they've finished with the destruction of one area of expression that they don't like, it won't take them too long to find another. Please act quickly before it's too late. Yours sincerely, That Gay Bloke.